You know, I got a message from one of the top-notch bishops, pastors in Nigeria. He didn't talk to me directly because he couldn't get me. I think maybe he tried to get me, but he couldn't get me. So he gathered some ministers who are close, who he knows that know me, that are my friends. And he told them, I mean, different people did this. Different people. Everybody was concerned. What is wrong with Pastor Sunday? What is the problem with Pastor Sunday? So, I mean, maybe I shouldn't mention names anyway. But these are top, from the government to the top bishops in the country. They were calling my friends everywhere and calling them, what's wrong with Pastor Sunday? What are we hearing about Pastor Sunday? What is he doing? What's wrong with him? Is he okay? So, one of the bishops said, I think maybe he's a serious man. I think he's a serious man. Maybe he's a godly man that wants to, that likes the truth. Because what he said is, I know that Pastor Sunday is a man of God. And I also know that, because I've preached in his church before. And he also knows that his word, revelation is progressive. And because revelation is progressive, I know that Pastor Sunday could know something about ministry and the word of God that I don't know, or that we don't know in Nigeria, or that we still remain where we were and it must have moved forward. But why should he go on social media to correct us? That he shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's what one said. He said, if he had come to me, I would have listened to him. Okay, many people say this. Then another one said, with the level of respect that these GOs have for DSA, no, they don't say DSA, they say Pastor Sunday, that there is no other person in Nigeria who could have caught all of them together and they would have listened. That if you pick up the phone to go and meet them, they would have responded to you of all people. You are one person that all of them would have listened to. Good point. Then, just to add to that point, there is an article I saw recently about Gift Thompson. You saw the Topsy Gift. Yeah. Somebody wrote something to criticize her, and they were putting some things there about me, And the person was saying, my pastor, Enenche, built, at least, he collected money from people, yes, but he at least built something. But your pastor, Sunday Adelaja, or your mentor that you follow, he collected, they found something in the newspaper, in the internet, where they were saying that I collected. They were actually not saying it was accusation. They were saying he collected people's $100 million and ran away and disappeared with it. He didn't do anything. What did he do? You show me what he did with it. So, but he was saying, so my pastor, your pastor is nowhere near my pastor. They like those kind of talk in Nigeria. Your pastor is nowhere near my pastor. So, when my pastor is standing and talking, your pastor shouldn't even be talking. But what that guy who is writing in ignorance doesn't know is that is Pastor Enenche. I said when I will talk to Gift, I will give her, maybe right now she will be listening to me, either Gift or Clemson. So don't reply. If you want to reply him, that child, that baby, that young man, that is rather a woman, write to him and say, okay, ask if you can get to your papa. At least I can get to my own mentor. Or if you can get to your own papa, ask your papa or your pastor and his mother and his mama, whatever, the wife. Ask them, how do they know Pastor Sunday? Is it true that they used to go to see Pastor Sunday in hotels of Abuja to kneel down two of them, both Paul and the wives, kneeling down, begging Pastor Sunday to come and preach in his church and to lay hands on them or not. Was Pastor Sunday laying hands on them before or not? Has Pastor Sunday laid hands on them on their knees before or not? Let them go and ask that question.
And they come back, right?
And then you come back, we'll see whether we will talk or not. I think after that, he himself will stop talking. So they are now using the dorm to say your pastor doesn't, but the pastor himself understands. The pastor himself knows who is who. But because I am, open and I'm down to earth and I'm playful and I am, I don't carry title or something on myself. That doesn't mean that we have not done anything. But besides that, going directly to the question. So whatever those people said, these pastors, because you are asking, how could we have? Okay. Yes, what they said is true. If I had said I wanted to meet, every time I had picked up phone that I need to talk to Oyedepo or meet him, I have met him. They always send for me, and they even make me sleep in their house. The same thing with Papa Adeboye. Anytime I wanted to meet him, I had always met him, no matter how busy he is. So they have been gracious to me. So I could meet with all of them. There is none of them that I could not meet. But because of our culture and tradition, each time I would talk to them, they would just, I know they are listening out of politeness, but they are not going to change the system. And if I talk to them, they are so entrenched in the system that, for example, I was here with another one in my house here, a very respected one, who is with high level of integrity. People know him as a righteous man in Nigeria. And I was telling him, this is the way we do church here, because they was telling me we have never seen anything like this before in my 60 years of life or 70 years of life. And I said, okay, we need to change things the way he listened to me very well. The wife was excited and said, come and teach us. And the old man just said, in Nigeria, the things is not as like that. So I know what to anticipate. I know these people too much. All these people who are telling me, go and talk to them and something like that. I will talk to them, I will receive them, but they will listen to me with honor. Even the one who said, let me tell you something. Let me now go more deeply. The one who said revelation is progressive, and that I know that Pastor Sunday probably knows something that I don't know, why doesn't he come to me? Nalayo, even though it's true, he would have expected me to come to him to talk. But you know the way they treat you in Nigeria, they will receive from you, but they will still expect you not to be their teacher because they are elders. They will expect you, they will give you access, they can make you to preach in the church, but not to teach and coach them because they are elders. You don't coach an elder. That is the culture.
Yeah.
So what he is saying, he is thinking of coming to talk.
A
conversation. But the thing that I need to bring to them needs coaching.
Yeah.
And I've done this before. I've tried this before. So I organized the top ministers in Nigeria to come to Ukraine. And you know what I did? I rented a sanatorium. What do you call it? Like a summer hotel. It's a hotel, a resort center. I rented a resort center in winter like this. It was the resort center under the president of Ukraine. There were ministers. There were 22 ministers from Nigeria and America, top ministers that came. And that man couldn't come, that bishop, but he sent his top pastors to come here, pastor to be here. And many of them sent their top people to come. And I locked myself in, like I'm doing solitude, locked myself in with them for 2 weeks. And I taught them so many things out of what needs to be done to change a nation. But when that guy came back, he was on fire, the assistant of the bishop. When he came back and he began to share it with all the bishops, the ones that were not here, they said you are going to collapse our ministry. Because of the things that needed to be done, they needed to tear down everything they have done before. So there is no way, even no matter how much they want to change, like Pastor Kumi, for example, he had said he wants to tear down everything. But do you think he's finding it easy?
Definitely not.
Even though he himself has come to that, okay, and he wants to do it, but the system itself is more than them now. So the only way out there, that's why I'm taking my time to explain this. The only way out is to go to the masses and open their eyes. So the only way is to go to the masses, the captives themselves, and open their eyes. Let them help them.
So
because when the captives begin to walk out and the empire begin to crumble, you will not have any. That will be salvation to the fathers as well.
Fantastic.
You getting me?
Yeah, I get it.